Doot doot.
I don't think so.
Doot doot. Doot doot doot. Welcome back, BVB Army. Welcome back to our channel, BVB Army Hearts of Hearts. Mi amo is Ruth.
And I'm Hudson Perkins, according to my webcam, since everyone who sees this always reads Hudson Perkins. I'm Hudson.
Anyway, guys, we are back at it with a new episode. It's been a minute, but we are finally back. It's been a busy BVB month, but we are finally back to just the two of us for a while now. So,
Is it just me, or did June go by really slow?
as an educator, yes. As an educator, for any educators out there, we all know that July is a scary Sunday. If you don't know what that is, go look it up. Educators, you know.
So safe to say for Ruth, every June is always slow because your summer's coming up, and then that's why the days feel slower. But then do your summer, when it hits summer, does it go by too fast?
It comes and goes. Like, I mean, every school district is different depending on where you teach. Some are already off in May. I got off in June, so I had a little bit kind of like a up and down slow pace. And then now it's July. Oh, it's a scary Sunday.
It's
Go
okay.
slower. Go slower.
It's okay. July's gonna go by super
It
slow.
needs
Enjoy
to
your summer.
as slow as possible because August, I basically have like 2 weeks and then I'm back in the school year because my district decided to change the calendar now, which we'll see how it goes. I don't know how I feel about it, but we'll see how it goes.
I'm hoping that this just means that you guys would get out earlier.
No, I get out on
One could
BBB
hope.
Day next year, so
Damn it. Well, speaking of BVB Day, we hope everyone enjoyed BVB month and had a wonderful International Black Veil Brides Day.
and for those of us who saw in the BVB news, there's a couple of news. If you guys haven't seen one, they're having a big summer sale on their website. So if you haven't got any merch and stuff, you can go check it out. They do have some merch from the recent tour from Vindicate and stuff. It's all like what 70, maybe 50% off. So definitely worth checking. If you haven't grabbed it, go grab it right now. Some of us I saw in the army has already gotten our awesome joggers. Which ones you ordered? Nicole and I both ordered the goat ones, so we're practically living in them right now.
Dude, literally.
So there is that. And also, this was a really cool thing. And for those fans who were able to get one, please just admire it for us. If you did not know, Black Veil Brides collaborated with, I think it's a company in the UK
Oh
called
yeah.
Pause, which I never even heard of until VB announced it. If you guys haven't seen it, if you go on the website Pause, you can actually get like screenshots from Certainty or Bleeders, and there's some already chosen that Andy himself signed and everything, and they're framed. They can be yours. It's a one of a kind. You get a nice certificate too. I will say though, my wallet was crying when I saw the price.
The prices are insane, although I just want to point out people also have to remember while the prices might be a little high, that pay is being split between that company and between the band. So, and the band, there's 5 members. That has to be split 5 ways plus 6 when you think of the company.
I will
Just
say
how it
it
is.
was pretty cool just to see that, and I'm gonna find a message from BBB Papa Chris because he mentioned some stuff that was really cool about it. Let me find it. According to Papa Chris, Andy was super excited about these and stuff, the collaboration. According to Papa Chris, Andy rarely gets super like geeky about specific merch items. This was one of the merch items that he got really geeky and just excited for, so that was really
Mhm.
cool. And it just blew him away and stuff. So like obviously Papa Chris understands the price range and stuff, but you know, just to hear that Andy was super excited for this collaboration was really cool to see that. So for those fans who ordered one, please enjoy it for us because I wanted to get the one with certainty of his eyes glowing in the fire. Yeah, my wallet cried.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say this is a really fantastic collaboration, and I know a lot of people think that it's nothing special, but I think when you actually take the time to really look at it, it's so hard to just pick to pause on the music video and to get that perfect still image, and when you print it off, it's not going to be the same as when you order from this pause company.
It's a really cool collaboration and stuff. So I hope for those again, you guys enjoy it and stuff. I would love to have one, but I already spent a lot of money on some other stuff, essential stuff.
I would have loved to get one of the Bleeders ones. I was
Uh,
surprised they didn't do one for Vindicate. That would have been awesome.
nope, Ruth, stay away.
I know. That would have suckered you and you would have been like,
Oh, that would
take
have
my
been hard
money.
for me to reach. Yeah. Also, side note. Okay. So, side note. This is totally not BVB related, but I have to make this announcement. Nicole, yo quiero un fútbol.
What?
Yo quiero fútbol.
I don't play football.
Oh,
I don't like
soccer.
football.
Soccer. Español.
I don't like soccer. I'm just a wrestling fan. That is the only sports I like.
All right. Either way, for those of us who are watching the World Cup and stuff, hopefully your teams have been making it and stuff. For me, it's in my blood. Mexico, viva la Mexico and stuff. I know this episode's going to be uploaded after the Sunday match when they go against England and stuff. I love seeing all the memes and stuff about Mexico and England and stuff. This is a big deal for Mexico. They finally broke the curse for the knockout rounds. They are moving on, and then if they play against England, God knows what the score is. Here's the score. I hope they won, but it's in my blood. I've been seeing a lot of amazing stuff, and it's just so heartwarming. It's my culture, so viva la Mexico. Let's hope for the best. So,
I hope the team you want wins.
right, it's getting intense now. Okay, I love seeing all the different fandoms at each stadium and stuff, and there's Seattle's hosting it and stuff, so it's really cool. So, and the team Egypt actually landed here in Spokane. Just saying. So.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
That's cool.
So it's really cool. So, all right, guys. So, for today's video, we are going to find. I know it's been a minute and stuff. We've been busy with movie month, but if you haven't tell from our Z makeup, we're going to discuss the beautiful song and music video Cut.
I love Cut so much from Black Veil Brides. Hands down, I know I've said it before, the most beautiful Black Veil Brides music video out there. It is so aesthetically pleasing from the props to the wardrobe, oh, and all the way down to the lighting that they were able to capture with it. Oh, magnificent.
Cut is here and it's living, it's thriving and stuff. It's funny though, because it's like for those of us who did the listening party through Veeps, we got through all the songs we already released and then they got to Cut music video tomorrow.
The little tease, I know. At first, I got really excited because it came after Hallelujah, I believe. And I was like, yes, yes, a new one, a new one. And then I was like, oh, those bitches. Because I was just like, no, but it was so worth the wait.
So, Cut has been a wonderful music video. We got a lot of treats from it. For one, it was featuring finally Lazar, Andy's wife. And as you guys have seen on our channel, or if you're brand new, we did have Lazar on our channel and we did talk to her about Cut and stuff. And she told us some really fun facts about how it all went down and everything and all the fun surprises and kind of behind the scenes and stuff. So, we're just here to discuss it. So
Let's just dive right in. I can't lie. My favorite part that she told us was how the original concept for Cut was going to be her and Andy devouring each other.
I kind of wish they went that direction.
That's what I'm saying. I think it would have been so romantic.
I mean, I felt like how the direction they're going on. He's like, might as well. Andy and Lilith eat each other. Let's see all the blood and everything.
Black Veil Brides. This needs to be in a future music video / song. Please and thank you.
No, it was really cool just for her to tell us that part, and then like how Andy and her definitely wanted to do a collaboration with this album, and how they were just kind of going through songs and demos, and then finally Andy introduced her to the demo of Cut, and then I love her. Yeah, she's like, please, please just be the one that we do together, and they absolutely did it together. And I also just love the concept of it because, like she said herself, all these fans are comparing us to Jack and Sally, Emily and Victor, Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein, all the spooky Mortician Adams and Gomez and stuff. So they kind of just went for it with the whole couple. And obviously Lilith is beautiful and stuff. And she actually wore her wedding dress, which, amen, girl, it still fits you. So
I think that's one of the things that makes the music video 10 times more beautiful because when she came on and described how obviously lyrically it's not a love song, it's about just people that betray you and hurt you and everything, relationships you thought you could trust. But then the music video, for her to sit there and say, all these fans were comparing them to, all these gothic lovers, and for them to actually fit that into the music video, it's so romantic to know that Andy's basically stitching her back together, all of her wounds, and like basically resurrecting her as a new person. And I feel, even though we don't get to see that side of her doing it with Andy, because Andy's the one doing it with her, but you can still tell that she also helped resurrect him and make him the person that he also is today. And it's like, that's what makes it more beautiful when you get all those little added details into it.
It is a pretty interesting take of it because obviously Lilith said this herself. Like people who watch the music video think it's a love song. It's not, but in a way, they made it into a love song.
Well, that I know that's what makes it confusing. You
It's like,
watch it and
okay,
you
because
think
if
it's
you
so
really
beautiful.
listen to the lyrics, even Andy explained this if you got a chance to got like his audio commentary before Vindicate was out. Like it's a song about cutting out toxic people and stuff, people who are bringing you down and just cutting out the toxicity. And so he's reading the lyrics and then compare it to the music video because you see Lilith and Andy like, oh my God, the chemistry. I mean, their chemistry is just spot on, period. And stuff. So you think,
Mhm.
oh, it's a love story. And then you read the lyrics. No, it's not a love story.
I am excited though, because I know she told us that they still have a bunch of extra clips of their dancing that they still have yet to release. So I'm kind of just sitting here like, okay, when are we going to get those clips? When are we going to see them posted?
And for those of us who do follow Lilith on her Patreon, she did post a couple of like behind the scene photos of them shooting it and stuff. Obviously, the prosthetics they made of her arms and legs, and Andy playing around with them like a toy. It's pretty funny.
The prosthetics are very well done, I have to say. I'm like, oh my God, they like replicated her arms perfectly.
Yeah, they did. And the makeup was really, truly beautiful in all parts. Everything about this music video was pretty and stuff. It was beautiful. Obviously, a lot of inspiration from like the spooky love entrance. Obviously, the Bride of Frankenstein. That new movie,
The
Withering
bride?
Heights. Withering
Oh,
Heights.
Wuthering Heights?
Wuthering Heights, yeah, because the hairstyle that was inspired from Lilith and got inspired from that. Even like, I know it was her wedding dress, but even still, common part of it, like the romantic gothic part, I would like to say. So,
One, to top it all off, that is after they're done filming the music video, hello, they renewed their vows. Which we should have guessed because of the beautiful flowered arch that they had and everything. It's like, and the fact that she was in
well,
her wedding dress, come on.
I will admit, Andy did say that in an interview before we got Lilith and stuff. Obviously, when Lilith told us that they renewed their 10-year anniversary vows, obviously it was a big surprise to us because we didn't know. But apparently, Andy did mention that in an interview. So I mean, either way, that was super cool that they were able to do that with Blasco. Because for those of us who do not know, Blasco is pretty much the manager of Blackville Brides, and him and Andy are pretty close. And Blasco actually officiated them on their wedding day. So for having him back on the 10-year anniversary, which they filmed the music video like 2, 3 days after their 10-year anniversary, is like, okay, I guess clearly it's meant to be.
No, literally though. Like, you can't get a more perfect music video. You can't.
So I want to ask you, when you hear the song Cut, because obviously if we think of Vindicate, it is heavy. It's all about revenge and stuff. Do you consider Cut is definitely a slow song in this album for sure. Not as intense as the other songs, but I haven't seen like a couple of people online so like, I don't think Cut really belongs in Vindicate.
Holy shit. Okay, I hate people because everyone is obviously welcome to their own opinion. But I think I kind of that's what drives me nuts. I do think Cut belongs on the Vindicate album. Not every song has to be, hardcore and growly and in your face. I think Cut is a beautiful example of vindication, but in a more softer, toned down kind of way. To me, it's almost peaceful, because you're able to cut out the toxicity without being toxic yourself. I think Cut is perfect and belongs on this record. I don't think it would make sense to have it on any other record.
I again, I don't know. It's just like it's nice to hear. I don't know. For me personally, like don't get me wrong, I love the whole Vindicate album, et cetera, et cetera. I love the new direction they're going in. I will admit, growing up, I wasn't really into like the heavy screamo music. I will admit, BVB was an introduction to me for that and stuff. But I just love taking a pause from all the intensity and just having kind of like a melody, kind of slow-ish song. And I
Mhm.
just love Cut because it was obviously I thought it was a love song until I read the lyrics. I'm always gonna think it's a love song, and people in the fandom have literally made it a love song. I think people take like their like I don't really know, anniversary photos or couple photos with Cut and stuff, and it's just like, aw.
You know, I will say this. I think it can still work as a love song because the way that I kind of view it, if I were to view my own relationship with Hudson, looking back at our past, we have done that to each other, where we have cut each other down without even realizing we've done it. You know, I feel like most couples who have been together for such a long time, the beginning is normally like that puppy love, and then you start hitting the really hard shit. And it really is about, okay, can you go through that hard shit and learn to grow together? And I think that's kind of, you could interpret Cut as a love song such as that. But that's just what I think.
No, and I think you're right because even Lilith herself even admitted, like, we might see the wonderful parts of their Lilith and Andy's relationship and stuff online, but obviously there's a lot more that happens in closed doors. Like, just like they're humans, so just like every other relationship, that they're gonna have their ups and downs. And she expressed that they've had their downs, and stuff, and now and she also said, like, now they felt like they finally healed themselves, they fixed themselves to be in a better place where they are. And I feel like that goes for all relationships. Like, my partner and I are navigating through something that happened to us the beginning of this year, and well, I should say the last year and stuff. And we're still navigating through it and stuff. And it's hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
It's hard. It's frustrating. It's anxiety induced. Like it's a lot. But at the end of the day, we still care for each other and love each other like any other relationship out there. So
No, yeah. It's literally about being able to work through all that turmoil and come out at the end of it in peace.
mhm.
So that's why I think it's perfect for that kind of love song, and it's also perfect for just, once again, cutting out toxicity in your life, whether it's family, friends, whoever, people, random people online, doesn't even matter. So,
It's a really good song. I love everything. I love the visual effects. The location is amazing. I had to ask Papa Chris where they filmed it. It was actually in the United States. Here I am thinking, oh, they filmed it somewhere international. No, they didn't. But whatever. They filmed it in Kentucky, in Louisville and stuff, which was really cool to find out. So that was really cool. And Lilith said herself, like, I don't know if she said it was like official, but the place seemed haunted. So there you
oh yeah,
go.
she was saying like there was all those creepy
Yeah.
dolls and everything, and I'm just like, yes, like please make your 10-year renewal of wedding vows even more perfect.
They filmed it in all this mansion house deal and stuff. I
It was
guess it
gorgeous
was
looking.
beautiful where the band was playing. It seemed like a venue in the house. It could just be like a big living room or something. Um, they had
True.
this beautiful flower arch and stuff. The sunlight, natural sunlight was beautiful. Obviously all the guys did amazing. Jinx's skills and instrument skills definitely came into play with the song. It was beautiful.
That was one of my favorite parts in the music video when it goes to that big bang of "You cut me down, doo doo," and Andy opens up the blinds.
Yeah.
That shimmer of light falling in, oh my God, it made everything so aesthetically pleasing looking. I was like, yes, this lighting is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, favorite part has to be my absolute favorite.
I honestly love the part when Lilith and Andy towards the end of the music video were dancing in the sunlight with under or near the arch and stuff, and just like
Yeah.
the intensity, the passion, the love they have for each other. You can see it. Like they weren't even acting, like it was there,
Mhm.
period. And like obviously the kissing and stuff. I mean, I'm sure all the fan girls like ah were freaking out and stuff, but it was just so romantic and beautiful to watch it because it's just like I don't know. For me personally, like call it couple goals. That's couple goals.
No, dude, yes, 100%. I feel like the last time we got to see them in like a music video together, it was in one of Lilith's
Hmm.
songs.
Yeah.
I can't
I know which one you're talking about. I just can't think of the
thank
name right
you.
now, but yes, I know which one you're
Yeah,
talking about.
I can't lie. It's one of my favorite songs that she did, but oh my gosh, that music video was also very good acting. It was for anyone, okay, hold on. What is the name of it? It's gonna
I
drive me
don't
nuts
know.
because people have to go check this out.
It's
End of the world. End of the world. I didn't, dude, I was right in the middle of typing it and then I remembered. Yeah. Look up, well, it would be under Juliet Sims, End of the World. That is one of her music videos that had Andy in it. It's very sad, but it's filmed in black and white. It's also very beautiful. Highly recommend checking it out.
no, they are just very Andy and Lilith, you are very fortunate enough to find each other and stuff and work through your struggles, your problems and stuff and still be strong. And the fact that you are still together 10 years, okay, wedding anniversary and stuff, it's just amazing. And for Lilith to finally be a feature in a Black Veil Bride song, which was really awesome because like obviously a lot of Army knows her and stuff. They obviously know her from contributing and Lost It All and some other backup vocals, her secret sauce, as she says. And obviously Andy supports her with her music career. And I know the Army, like you mentioned, and you asked her, we've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and then boom, our answers have been prior. She's featuring in a Black Veil Bride song.
Thank goodness. We need another collaboration of Lilazar and Black Veil Brides because it's been a long time coming. As Ruth said, I know that we had her contributing in Lost It All, which was fantastic, by the way. And then I know that they did the cover of Adele's When We Were Young, but that wasn't on a Black Veil Bride record.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like to finally have the collaboration on a Black Veil Brides album is it means absolutely everything. I'm sure to not only Andy and Lilith, but to the fans as well.
And just for the feedback too, like I remember because obviously the music video came out the day before the Vindicate was released and everything.
Yes.
And it was just the feedback, all of the fandom and stuff of just the great feedback that they got and the fan artwork. I love seeing the fan artwork of like Auntie and Lilith and stuff, like all the different types of artwork and categories out there was truly beautiful. I don't mean to take the spotlight, but I'm going to take the spotlight.
She's like, let me just showcase a little bit of my own artwork here.
Yes, I recently just did this beautiful art piece of Lilith and stuff from Kat. Thank you guys for sharing it. And Lilith, thank you for seeing it and commenting it. Thank you. It means the world to me. I will have to say, I love painting Lilith. I don't know. I think it's her face. Her facial features are just fun to paint. I just have to say that.
She does. She's got like these beautiful cheekbones and like she has like this gorgeous jawline. Oh no, my gosh.
I
It's
know.
like, I'm sure she's fun to
It
paint.
was just fun to paint. And I just love painting it. I love how it turned out and stuff. So,
I love it. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And that seems to be one of the main portrait pieces that
yeah,
so many fans have. If not that one, then it's the one of her and Andy dancing together, which a
I
lot of the fan
know.
artwork has been incredible. And I'm so happy to see such amazing feedback from the fans. I think it's such an overwhelming amount of love that goes towards them. And it just makes my heart happy because I feel like that is not something that we have seen in a hot minute from the BVB Army, and I'm so grateful that everyone just fell in love with this music video.
And I'm sure, obviously, Lil even mentioned they had a fun time filming it. Obviously, she mentioned if you haven't watched our episode with her, apparently Andy is notorious for having two left feet.
Yeah.
So, like in those clips that you see in the music video of them dancing, Andy's like, I don't know what's happening because he would like trip on her train and stuff of her wedding dress. So she had to lead and stuff. So yeah.
Dancing is hard, people, okay? I don't even know how to dance, so I don't blame Andy, but as long as he followed Lilith's lead, that is all that matters.
And it's also kind of fun because before the music video cut was even released, BVB did a cover shoot with, was it Kerrang? I think it was with the black suits of all the guys. And there's
Yes.
one photo of Lilith and
Ooh.
stuff. And I'm like, and I remember seeing that photo. I'm like,
Hmm.
she's wearing a wedding dress.
Yeah. I noticed the same thing.
Obviously,
It
I could
took
have put two
me,
and two together, but that was kind of like a sneak peek in promo.
yeah, they literally a little Easter egg, a little teaser that they threw in our face, and of course it went right over all the fans' heads. We all just assumed, oh, this is just a fancy
Yeah,
photo shoot for
yeah.
Kerrang. We did not think that this was going to be a song or a music video. So you guys and your teasing.
I wonder if we were just like so like it went over his because like we saw all of them in the black suits, like oh Black Velvet, oh there's Lilith, and kind of a Bride of Frankenstein, not knowing what was happening.
That's the other thing I wanted to mention when I was watching the music video, and you can obviously see it in the photos as well, but I think something that was very unique to them as well. I don't know if you paid close attention to Lilith's eye makeup and Andy's eye makeup. The color tones are
Mhm.
almost similar,
Mhm.
actually, and I just thought, oh my God, I love that.
No, it was truly amazing. The lyrics, just the message behind the song, and just how it all came together. The little Easter eggs behind the scenes information that we got from Lilith herself. And I'm sure Andy has mentioned some stuff in other interviews. I'm just super happy it turned out how it is. And obviously, after seeing this come all together, like you said, I'm sure the army, I do for sure, and you do, want Lilith more back in BVB songs. So just throwing
Mhm.
it out there, guys.
I would be thrilled to have her on every single record. I think that would be fantastic. And let's just do more music video collaborations too, please.
No, it's they. Whoops, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say there is something though that I wanted to talk to you about. I mean, it's not going to be like a long discussion, but something that Hudson had pointed out to me was out of all the Black Veil Bride songs, this is the cut is the first one that Andy actually uses Jesus in it. How did you catch that? We obviously know that all of Andy's songs are, very they has like little biblical lyrics and everything, and out of all of them, cut I hear you was I hear you praying to Jesus.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes, he's never ever used Jesus's name or said like God. Well, God actually was in Wretched and Divine during one of the talking bits, but that being minus, it was just interest. It was very interesting when Hudson pointed out because I was like, oh my God, that is very strange because he never once has said Jesus in any of his songs. So
I mean, as I stated, you are the photographic memory of BVB lyrics. So even though
I
Hudson was the
did.
pointed it out to you, but still,
Yeah. No, I was just wondering if that was something that you kind of noticed too, and were like,
I did
"Whoa!"
not, but now I have. So
Like I'm sure it doesn't have any kind of significant meaning, but if it does, that's why I'm saying it.
no, it's really cool. And obviously, if you guys have not checked out Never Take It Off, Never Take It Off also did a little collection from the music video itself. I think there's some chokers, some necklaces. I don't know if they still have it, but I think they it could be, but there is still a chance for you to get like a signed poster of Lilith and Andy in that beautiful arch with their signatures. Not sure if I do have it still. You could double check, but I'm looking at the choker and I kind of want the choker. So
I'm like, oh my gosh, like if we can get more collaboration songs and then more collaboration Never Take It Off pieces, that would be amazing. I still need to order more stuff from Never Take It Off.
yeah.
I want the choker that you have of Lilith, that really cool circle one. You
Oh,
wore it
that
when we
one.
interviewed her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
I'm gonna save up for that one because I'm like, I like that.
no, definitely it's amazing. And we're obviously so grateful to have Liv on our show and talk to her about it and stuff and just hearing all of the inside scoop. And she says she has a lot of behind the scenes of them just kind of goofing off and everything in the photos. I know she posted some on her Patreon and stuff, and I'm sure hopefully she'll post more and stuff. But the photos and the videos she has posted on her Patreon are very cute. I will never forget Andy just playing with the prosthetic arm. It's just too funny. If you haven't checked out Cut, please go check it out. It's a beautiful song and stuff. And obviously, just Andy and Lilith together. Fandom is very happy about that and stuff. Just, we need more. BVB, we just need more.
Please and thank you. Like that's all I've been wanting, and to know that to finally have it. Now I'm just like, okay, you fed me a little bit. I need more. Feed me more, please.
All right, BVB Army. I know it's been a minute since we've done a fan shout out, but hello, we're back with it. So, today's fan shout out actually goes to an amazing digital traditional graphic designer. Uh, I'm not going to pronounce your last name, sir. I don't know. I don't want to butcher it. His first name is Arman and stuff. I did post it, one of his awesome photos that he did of Andy. It looks like in the Russian Divine style of his style, which we'll post here. It's a really cool. He's also done other singers. He did Motionless in White, Chris Motionless. He's also done who's the recently Linkin Park. I mean, sir, your graphic, your style is definitely your style. It's almost like a combination of like Tim Burton and the animation Batman. I also want to say, which is really cool. I love that in period. But franchise goes to you. You're very talented. I love your style. Obviously, you just have so many portraits of all these artists and singers and stuff in your style. So thank you so much for making one of Andy. You need to make one of Lilith and Andy now. So just saying.
Yes.
So fan shout out goes to you. You can definitely find his Instagram. We'll link it in the description below. So thank you so much.
All right, BVB Army. As Ruth stated earlier, if you have not seen Black Veil Bride's new music video, Cut, featuring Lil Azar, please go and watch it. You can check it out on YouTube. Hit that like button for them and even leave a comment. Go listen to the song on all streaming platforms. Whichever one you have, download it. It is truly a beautiful and incredible song. Beautiful yet sad song,
It's
but
an
so
emotional song.
yes. You're not gonna realize you need it in your life until after you hear it. So go and check it out. You can go ahead and give us a follow on all social platforms. We are on Twitter, X, TikTok, Instagram. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. We will be ever so grateful. And we will see you next week on a new episode of Hearts to Hearts. Bye.